Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and I'm here to do your reading for Tarot Tuesday. And this is for the week of Tuesday, July 16th. And this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me for that. I'll leave all of my information down below. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for watching and liking and commenting. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. This is going to be a pick a card reading. So how this works is you're going to take a moment, take a deep breath, and you're going to choose either card pile number 1, number 2, or number 3, and that will be your reading for the week. If you'd like to take a minute to pause this video, you can do that as well. But I do recommend going with whichever card you're drawn to first. And then I'm also going to look at the card on the bottom of the deck. I typically do that for a personal reading, and that's going to be just the overall general energy for the week. Now, last week I also introduced something new, and that was a bonus love and romance card. And it seemed to be very popular, so I'm going to continue to do that this week as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the general readings, and then if you're not interested in the love and relationship card, you can stop the video there, but if you'd like to watch, then you can continue. Okay, so today I'm using the Tarot de la Nuit. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And that is by Alexandra V. Bach. And this is a really beautiful kind of gothic feminine deck. I'll show you the picture there. So I'm using that for the main read. And then for the romance and relationships cards, I'm using the Romance Angels Oracle deck, and that is by Doreen Virtue. All right, so with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So again, this is just your general overall energy for the week. The Knight of Swords is going to represent you or a person in your life. This energy is mostly about wanting to speak the truth, wanting to speak your truth to somebody, or wanting to get the truth from somebody, okay? So there might be something you're needing to say to somebody, or something that has been on your mind. The Swords is all about the mind. It's about our thoughts, and it's about communication. So there might be something you're not communicating to somebody. And for some reason, you can see he's got his sword in the ground here. So you're pausing, you're taking time to think about how you really want to say it, okay? You might be dealing with an air sign. This could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Underneath that, there is the Tower in reverse. So I feel like there is something being repressed here, something that you need to say to somebody. For some of you, this can be an apology, or just wanting to know the truth about a certain situation. But there has been a lack of communication. So I feel like this is the week where you're going to need to speak your truth or say what's really on your mind, okay? All right, so we're going to get started here. If you chose card number 1, you have the Page of Cups. All right, this is a really beautiful card. The page typically represents a person. This can be a water sign, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's typically a younger person or young energy. If this person is not younger than you, they might just look young, or they have a young, youthful energy about them. Okay, so this can be you, or this can be somebody you're involved with. Pages are also about messages. Okay, so we do have a lot of communication coming in this week. The Page of Cups, this person is very emotional. They're very mysterious. They're very alluring. So there is a very important message that they have for you. Okay. Now, for some of you, this can be a relationship. Some of you, this can be in the workplace. And I'm feeling like this person, they might not always say what's on their mind. There does seem to be like a sense of mystery about them. They might be very emotional, but they're not really able to express their emotions to you. Okay, so some of you might be getting a message from somebody younger than you, or somebody that has a younger energy. This is going to be a very emotional message for you. Again, it could be a relationship, it could be something at work you're involved with, but it is going to be coming in sometime this week. Okay. All right, so there's card number 1. If you chose card number 2, you have the Strength card in reverse. I'm just going to turn this around so you can see it better. So this is a really beautiful card. This does represent the sign of Leo. So you might be a Leo, or you might be dealing with a Leo energy. It is a major arcana. Even in the reverse, this is still a good card. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you is that you've been through a lot of difficult times. Now, for some of you, this could be a long time period. We do have the number 8 here, so it could be 8 years, it could be 8 months, 8 weeks, but I'm feeling like for a lot of you, it's been a long time that you've been struggling to overcome something. Okay. With it in the reverse, it feels like you might have felt kind of helpless in this situation. You might have felt a little bit less confident. So if this was a relationship, it definitely was a struggle, and I feel like you didn't really feel like you could be yourself in the situation. Now, if this is a work situation, I feel like there's a lot of fatigue. I feel like there's a lot of draining of your energy. The Strength card, it can represent physical strength, but most of the time it represents emotional strength. But when we feel emotionally drained in a situation, whether that be work or a relationship, it can affect our physical health. So for some of you, you might not be feeling well. You might be feeling just exhausted and drained. And even though this card is showing up in the reverse, I do feel like you're overcoming that. You're coming out of this time period where you felt as if someone was taking away your power or your strength, or you just felt weak in a certain situation. So that is turning around for you, and you are basically claiming back your own power again. Okay, so even in the reverse, this is still a good card. It's still a very positive energy. All right, so that's number 2. If you chose number 3, you have the 7 of Wands. All right, so we have fire energy here. You might be dealing with a fire sign. That would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be you, or it could be someone else you're dealing with. For the most part, I do feel like this is you, though. The 7 of Wands is all about feeling defensive. All right, you have your guard up in a situation. This can be a relationship, friendship. This could be a job situation. For some of you, I feel like this is an ex-partner, where you feel like you've been through a lot with this person. For some of you, it's been a battle. I am hearing like a legal situation, or where you've really had to stand up for yourself. Okay. So where this has left you is what I'm seeing is that you're really not in a position to trust people. You feel like you might have to have your guard up at all times, and really feeling very defensive. For some of you, I'm even hearing that you're having to defend your honor, or defend your name. Like, people are saying things about you that aren't true, or they're saying things about you that perhaps happened in the past, and they're bringing that back up into the present, and you're very defensive. Okay, so you're having to defend yourself in some way. It is a card of action, though, so I do feel like you are taking action. You're not just sitting around letting things happen. You're taking action towards whatever is being done to you. Okay, so I do feel it is a positive card overall. All right, so there you have your main read, guys. If that resonated with you, please leave me a comment. And we're going to go ahead on to the love and romance part of the reading. And going back to card number 1. So for your love and romance card, you have children. And it says your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so some of you, you might be a single parent. You might be involved with somebody who's a single mom, a single dad, and their children or your children are your top priority right now. Okay, so that is affecting your love life. For some of you, this Page of Cups might be a child, could be a daughter, could be a son, but I'm feeling like there's a need for communication here. Whoever this person is, whoever this Page of Cups is to you, there's definitely a need to open up the lines of communication and to be on a more open level with your emotions. Okay, but it does feel very good. It feels like this energy is going to be able to be integrated. Some of you might be integrating families. You might have children from two separate families, and you're getting together. So I do feel like it is a good energy, but definitely children, they're playing a big part in your relationships right now. Okay, so moving on to card number 2. If you chose card number 2, you have playfulness. And it says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so that's a really pretty card. So what I'm seeing here with the Strength card in reverse is that in the past, you might have lost your sense of playfulness in your relationships, in your romantic life. Okay, whatever this struggle was that you went through, it seemed very serious. It seemed very heavy, and there might not have been a lot of chemistry. There might not have been a lot of flirting. There might not have been a lot of fun. It seems very, very much almost like a burden. So this is telling you to get back to being playful with your romantic partner. So whoever that is, it seems like that you're coming out of that phase of not feeling playful and feeling carefree, and where things felt like a burden, and now you're able to relax more, there is a sense of, flirtation here, and definitely the person you're with, it might really be a soulmate, because I am seeing, a very youthful energy here. So it might be somebody that reminds you of someone from your past, or it could be like a soulmate, a past life relationship. Okay, so definitely enjoy it. It looks great. All right, and last but not least, we have number 3. So if you chose number 3, you have let go of control issues. And it says allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so with the 7 of Wands, there may have been in your relationship or partnership, there might have been somebody that was very controlling. Okay, somebody that liked to tell you what to do or be in control, or always had to have the last word. All right, so that can be why you have your guard up here. That can be why you're so defensive. For some of you, because of your past, you are afraid of trusting people again, afraid of, trusting someone new, because of what you've been through in the past. You've been hurt, you've been feeling like you have to protect yourself at all times. Okay, so what this is telling me is that you need to let go of that fear, let go of that feeling of needing to be in control of the situation. Allow this to unfold naturally. Okay, and this can go both ways. When you try to control somebody, if you're in a relationship, love is being able to let the other person do their own thing and be who they are. That's true love. When you feel like you need to control somebody, or someone needs to control you, that's really a toxic situation. So that might be what you've been used to for quite some time. So this is telling you to, just relax, let things flow, let things just unfold as they may. And when we let go of that fear, we can bring a lot of joy and happiness into our relationships. Okay, so there's your reading, guys. I hope that made sense for you. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment. I love to read all your personal comments and hear about all of your own personal situations. And I just want to say a big thank you so much to all of you for watching and supporting my channel, and have a great rest of the week.